12 down, 12.
And there you go. Engine is ready to be stripped. So the flywheel does look a bit worn out, but that's nothing to worry about. That's from the previous clutch, so that cleaned up nicely. Gonna get the engine on the old stand. I did tell Richard there is oil in the engine still, but that didn't stop him being a bit keen and rolling it over. As you can see, that is the result of me not draining out the oil properly, so my bad. So after a quick little tidy up, it was time to strip the engine down, see what we can find. So the push rods look good. There's a little mark in the middle and it's literally just taking the paint off. There's no actual sign of like damage on the push rod itself, so that's good. And that's enough work, time for a beer. So before we went too deep, we thought we'd do a little compression leak down test, and we couldn't work out how it actually worked, but to read the instructions like real woman. And yeah, I got it in the end and it was all pretty good. So if you guys who don't know, these are JPM motorsport heads and they are so nice. So at this point there's still no damage anywhere, which is pretty good. You can still see the original honing marks on the barrel, which is nice to know. Yep, that's the 175% concentration. So just quickly marking the barrels and the pistons just for numbers, just so we know which order they go back in. So with the barrels off, I can just check underneath the barrel that there is a small shim. Just want to make sure there was 1 or 2 or 3 or none. Here we're just heating up the piston, makes it a bit easier to get the gudgeon pin out. So when you do give them a little knock with a hammer, it won't damage the piston rings too much. It should come out a bit easier. And with that done, it's time to do the other side. Won't make you watch it because it's boring, I know. So here I'm just checking the deck height. I'm going to turn the engine over top dead centre, and I just want to check the distance between top of the piston to the top of the barrel. And for super high performance engines like these, aim for around about 40 to 50 thousandths of an inch. Now that's all done, it's time to split the cases. First of all, we're going to quickly remove this sump plate, and then it's time to go for it. Oh yeah, that was right from me. Okay. Then just flatten them out. Brand new.
Oh, naughty.
Oh, jeez.
I bet the cam's gone home.
Oh no, I hope not.
Not my expensive rat can.
I've got leather in here.
Oh, look.
I'd say it's flattened off. Okay, if you haven't worked it out by now, yep, the cam is toast. So the lifters are pretty good apart from the one that's absolutely knackered, and the cam is flattened off on one lobe. So it is what it is, but what do you expect of high performance engines? And there you have it. So, broken parts. We've obviously got the lifters that need to be replaced. The cam, I'm hoping to get a regrind on that. I'm going to send it back to Johannes at JPM Motorsport and see what he can do, work his magic. And then we've got the broken head stud, which is the chrome ollie, which isn't an issue. Richard's already done an amazing job of getting that out, and that's perfect, so that's good. And then it's just a few little bits and bobs, so it's not too bad. Replace the bearings, get the bits back, rebuild it. There we go, job done.